What's going on, YouTubes? Ah! What's up, y'all? Tired. I was sitting here watching Sons of Anarchy for a couple of hours now. Soon as I start doing this fucking video, I'm downstairs talking to my wife, cleaning stuff off the table because she giving me the business and all. Soon as I come up here and I start this video, now all of a sudden I start yawning. Boy, I tell you, it's bad enough people out there disrespectful. Now my own body gotta disrespect me. What the fuck, man? Anyway, just want to tell you guys, I went back to my boy Ivan. I think he's not from Guatemala. What is he? Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's basically like a taco biter, but a real cool one. Ecuador. He's Ecuadorian. His son, tall, nice looking kid, got these big things in his ears. He's like one of those kids, but he's into tattoos like his father. Looks like a white boy. Beautiful sister, aka Ivan's daughter. Really, really nice family. I like him. You know, just because I say shit like taco biters and spics or chinks or slanted eye gooks or niggers or jigaboos don't mean I hate all those races. I personally I just personally don't like a lot of people. I don't give a shit what they are. But, Ivan is one of those dudes that I actually like. He's a real cool cat. Very down to earth, very soft spoken, real nice guy. Anyway, that's why I continue to buy from him. And yeah. So the other day I got the what the hell did I get? Oh, I got the Spider-Man No Way Home with that crazy ass diorama that goes for like $150 or better. Then I also got the 2-pack, the Justice League black suited Superman with the Nightmare Batman. I actually think that's a cool piece. I don't really like the stands. I think the stands make no sense. I think what Hot Toys should do, especially now, I mean, we're in 2025 and they started like in 04, 05. And they still have like, I think they should keep with the basic. I like the basic oval stands with just the name on it. Certain figures I could understand, or what they should do, it cost them nothing. It cost them what, fucking 25, 50 cents to make the regular oval stand. So why not give that stand with the stands they give now? So that way you can, people can decide what they want to display. Cause some people have so much shit that it gets cluttered because they don't have room, because this stand is over exaggerated and the other one is basic. You know what I'm saying? I think they should do that. You know what I mean? But whatever. Outside of that, so I picked that stuff up from him, and I told him, give me a week or so, and I'll probably pick up XYZ. I probably didn't make it clear because that the Iron Man upper body, like the upper chassis body part, is like on this lift, and I really wanted that piece. But he sold it. A guy picked up all his Hall of Armor stuff, which he was holding for me. But I told him that, nah, I decided I didn't want it. And he's been picking up a lot of his Iron Man stuff. And I guess the guy took that as well. So, the guy's been picking up figures back to back from him. So it is what it is there. But outside of that, I went back and I was like, well, you know what? I went back and I picked up the Mysterio, was it No Way Home, Far From Home, whatever the hell it is. I picked up that Mysterio figure. Beautiful figure, man. Let me show you guys it. Since I'm doing this stuff, let me put this to the side. Oh yeah, so I mean, you guys seen plenty of videos. That's why I don't really go crazy showing all this stuff, because you guys seen plenty of it. But like stands like this, or the over exaggerated ones like I showed you. And yeah, it's Far From Home. That's it. No Way Home. This is pretty okay though, but like all this over exaggerated wire and all this crazy stuff that they do. Again, I think they should still give. I mean, it don't cost them anything. It costs them less than a cent, like what, half a penny to still include the fucking oval stand with these things. Like, come on, with the prices that these Asians charge for their shit, it's not gonna cost them a fucking thing, to be honest. But anyway, this is, at first I thought it was cotton. This is the dome for Mysterio. Now I am a huge fan of Jake Gyllenhaal. I know he's a big workout buff like my son. And fucking beautiful. This thing is fucking spectacular. This thing is like a work of art. Drop dead gorgeous. Really, really nice. I thought it was cotton, but it's not. It's like I think on this side, it's probably some kind of material they use to like sculpt like bubbly cotton smoke effect, and then they just spray painted the inside of this a little bit to give you that special effect, which is cool. Because obviously, if you take this off, this is where the battery goes in and it lights up the head. But if you look inside here, it's really smooth, like almost like, I can't explain, like a piece. You know how like those gumball machines have like those the white, clear, almost translucent looking things that you pop open. It has like a little ring or something inside of it. It kind of reminds me of that. The inside, as you see, it's like that on this side, but then on the other side, as you see all the grooves and stuff, so you can tell it's like sculpted on the opposite. But it works really well. I see why a lot of people like this fucking Mysterio. This shit is bad. And again, you know, this, whoa, hey, let go. And this is the figure. Really nice, almost regal like. Of course his cape seen better days here. I need to probably need to straighten that out a little bit, but the back of it is off the chain. Like they really did a good job. Like back in the day when they first started this would have looked more like, this would have been probably like a DX piece. But the price they charge for stuff now is like ridiculous. I'm gonna have to iron this out to make it look better than how I even put it back in here. He kind of like did it a little lazy, to be honest. But I'm not gonna, really give a crazy review on it because this thing's been out for a couple of years now, at least 2 or 3 years. But people did not lie when they said that the head sculpt, when you're looking at it on camera, it kind of looks slightly off a little bit, but when it's actually in front of you, it really looks like Jake Gyllenhaal. I mean, it really looks like this dude. It really does. I do remember the Prince of Persia. I think they did a Prince of Persia one because I had it. That one did not look like him. But yeah, I mean, if you look at like from the right, almost like the right front profile, you see it. If you like put it in front of you, you see it. If you do it to the left also, you see it. I don't really study Jake's side profile too much, so I couldn't tell you. But it looks like Jake Gyllenhaal. It really does. It does have his look. The hair is puffy. I don't know how big that front piece was in the movie. But I mean, I've been watching this dude since fucking The Bubble Boy. So yeah, I actually like Jake Gyllenhaal. Like I said, I think he's a funny actor. I think every role he plays, he's really good at it. And yeah, I mean, this is a really nice piece. I had to get it because I have the Dr. Octopus. I have the Green Goblin as well, and I decided to have him. Normally I would put this on it. It's fucking beautiful, man. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. This shit, when everybody, because a lot of times when people up here on YouTube start talking about stuff, I'll be like, oh. But yeah, they're not lying about this. Like this Mysterio is dope. It is fucking dope. Like this fucking thing. I was sitting here for hours last night, just sitting here looking at this shit, like at least an hour and a half, just sitting here doing this shit. Like this is really dope. Like it's nice. It's really nice. I'm gonna display him with the Jake Gyllenhaal head because I'm a huge fan of Jake Gyllenhaal. I like him as an actor. And yeah, that's the only reason why I'm keeping that head sculpt on him. I mean, I would like to put this on it because it's fucking fabulous. It is fucking awesome, man. But I'm a Jake Gyllenhaal fan, so yeah to that, y'all. And of course, I had to pick up my soul brother, my brother from another mother, my man Samuel L. Jackson. Now, this would have been badass. Cause like when I look at this and I see him in all this outfit and shit, all I see is Shaft. I mean, and then it's funny because you think of Shaft, you go back and you think of Christian Bale's character. I forgot his name. But you know what? Like, it'll be dope if you can actually just get another Nick Fury body. I would even keep all this. I'll keep the jacket, everything, right? And just find somebody who has a regular Samuel L. Jackson head sculpt like this, but without the eye patch. Put some nice boots or slack shoes on him, and you got fucking John Shaft all day. Put some shades on him, and you got Shaft, dude. Like, it's crazy. Or turn around and that'll be too much to do all that because it's sculpted on, but. Every time I look at this Nick Fury, I just think of fucking John Shaft. I think I cannot. And then you take one of the extra Christian Bale's head, you put outfit on him, and you got both characters from the original Shaft. That second movie was stupid. I'm sorry. So I did go back for the Nick Fury. He gave me a D. I mean, I got it for a deal. I mean, I didn't get it for a steal. Not even really a deal, but I wanted it. The Tesseract and suitcase I kept in the box. All I really wanted was him with the bazooka. I didn't need him with the Tesseract because I like the fact that they gave him this regular base. Like I said, these are the bases, these oval bases. It cost them like less than a fucking nickel or a penny, literally, to give these. Because like you can go to anywhere on China or anywhere on eBay and you'll see a whole bunch of these. People sell them for like $7-8 each. It won't have a nameplate on here or design. It'll just be straight black, plain, and this will be plain. And it is this, and it won't say Hot Toys or any licensing on the bottom. Everything will just be plain black. And they sell them like if you buy like maybe more than 8 or 10, you probably get them for like $4 or $5 each. So if it's gonna cost you $4 or $5 each, or like $20-30 to get about 10-15 of them. Imagine how much it costs them to fucking make these things. It literally costs them shit. Because they already have the materials and everything anyway. So why the fuck Hot Toys and them cannot just take one of these and include this in your fucking figures? You're charging almost 3 times more than you charged when you first came out with figures. And you're coming out with all these over-exaggerated bases and dioramas on bases and whatnot. Every figure should include that and throw in one of these. How hard is it to throw in one of these fucking things? Very basic like this. Avengers, Nick Fury. That's it. You don't got to do no crazy design or whatever. That way it gives a person the opportunity to decide if they want to go with the oval base to make it short, simple, and more roomy, or you add the other base. Of course, this one only comes with this particular base, which again I'm fine with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but again, every time I see this Nick Fury, I just automatically think of Shaft. Can't help it. And messing around with this thing, I kind of popped the belt. So I gotta try to find a way to glue that back on because it popped. Right, yeah. My big ass Goliath fingers. So let me do that now. Boy. I mean, this is a figure that I did want, but I wasn't bent on getting it. Again, I wanted it, but I was like, yeah, I'll probably find it for like $1.50 or something like that. He's holding the Joker for me. I picked up the Heath Ledger quarter scale hot toy because I do have the Christian Bale. I don't even remember where the fuck I got it from. Oh, as a matter of fact, I got it from Lev. Now thinking about it, I got it from Lev. The Christian Bale. It's probably been sitting downstairs for like 6 months, 5 or 6 months or more. But I do have it, and my plan was to sell it to my boy, to my Panamanian connection. But you know, he didn't take it, or he didn't want it. He wanted it, but he didn't want to pay for it. And you know, when it comes to him, he's got to get stuff that I guess makes sense for him. Like, you know, for some reason I don't think this thing is gluing. Come on, there we go. So yeah. Yeah, so I need to stop buying these, and yeah, I gotta get that Count Dooku, man. I mean, I know you guys been hearing me talk about that shit for a long time. My brother died back in 2021. We're already in 2022. So virtually 3 years later, over 3 years later, and I still haven't got Count Dooku yet. That's a piece I need to get. I need to stop playing these games and pick it up. I really need to pick up that Count Dooku. Because I might want to get Chewie. I got Lando. I picked him up when I went to see the other twin. When I went to see him last Tuesday, he just actually got the phone with me. Because he actually was like, coming today. And I was like, I don't remember saying Monday. I thought I said next Tuesday, but whatever. I probably did say next Monday. I don't remember. But on the way coming back, I went to Forbidden Planet, and I was looking to see what they had. I wanted to pick up the Deadpool Wolverine figure, but they didn't have it. They didn't have anything else that I needed or wanted, really, except Lando. Lando was like $200, and with my discount, I paid like I basically got almost $22 off or something like that, because, you know, $199 plus tax. So I paid like, what, $197 or something like that with tax, because, you know, they reverse your discount, and then, you know, they still got to add tax to it, because they got to pay taxes and collect taxes for Uncle Sam. So it wound up being $197. So in other words, I got about $3 off the ticket, and then, what, $199 plus tax should be like, what, $216, $212 or something like that. So you figure like $20 or something like that is what I saved on it, which is all right. I'm actually looking at him right now. I think I showed you guys it, but whatever. I don't know, but I like that figure, man. I always been a Lando Calrissian fan. I mean, come on. Who didn't grow up liking, or back in the day liking Billy D. Williams? That's what he's one of the reasons why they probably made the S curl. It wasn't you know, Coming to America. It definitely wasn't that. This shit ain't even sticking. Whatever, man. I ain't gonna fucking go crazy. But yeah, it wasn't, you know, he got the so glow. Jerry curls was way before that. Jerry curls was like a 82, 83, 84 thing. You know, like the Jerry curl, then they came out with the S curl activator. You know, people out here that didn't have curly hair was trying to act like they had curly hair. My baby brother, his hair is like, it really, really pops. Because he got the big afro and a real big, like, white boy hair texture. Me, more like like almost that, and Dominican, like, you know what I mean, kind of hair. I mean, I didn't have regular, you know, not that there's nothing wrong with it, but, you know, I didn't need an S curl. Let's put it that way. It's probably the best way to put it. You know, my hair is curly, but more like my baby brother's, his, like, you know, he got the texture. He got that white boy texture. Mine is more like, you could tell, you know what I mean? Like, I can't explain it. I mean, you can tell from my beard. My beard is straight and it curls like that. It's, you know, like, I don't have the, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so, going back to this shit. Let's get out of that S-curl, whatever shit. So, you know, I need to get myself that Count Dooku. I've been saying this shit for years. With everything I've been buying and putting money in, I could have been finished my 82 to 94 G.I. Joe collection I could have been finished my fucking G1 Transformer collection. And I could have been, even with that, I could have been brought the Hot Toys Count Dooku. But I get to the point now where I like doing things on my time when it's convenient for me. And I spend a lot of money on a lot of shit. And even some people say, dude, why? Well, you could have been got it. And that's true. But again, I like doing things to my, I like drumming to my own beat, so to speak. And yes, I could have been got everything I mentioned. Sometimes, like all of us, my eyes get bigger than my stomach. And I'm kind of like retarded. When you think about it, I'm kind of stupid at it. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, I could have got all this shit already. I could have been finished. But, just sometimes as a collector, you want everything. You want everything. You like everything. Let me open this up so I can. So I brought these upstairs so I can, better plant this. Because I have a spot for the Mysterio right next to that fucking Spider-Man and the Doc Ock and the other piece. I'm just gonna. Oh, really, really nice here, though, man. Really, really nice. I don't need him floating or nothing like that. I just want him basic because. Okay. Oh. So my plan was to have all this shit, but my wife made her mind up to get the basement done. So you know what that means. That means her mind made up of getting the basement done is basically meaning that I gotta put money as well to get the basement done. She already made her mind up. I didn't want to get the basement done because I think the basement is not big enough. But all the contractors that come by and everybody else is like, yeah, it is big enough. This, that, a third. And again, I get it. I personally think the house should be a little long. I mean, a house is big, but I think I get it. I think you could probably put like maybe two rooms, but you won't be able to put two rooms and like a sitting space. It would basically just be like a hallway with maybe two rooms. That's what I think. Or maybe a room. I just don't see it. I just think that a finished basement with an open space would probably be the best bet for that. Me personally, but whatever. She wants it done. She said she's gonna do it with or without me, and my wife never says shit like that. So I know she means it, and she's been on top of that for a few years now. 2024, we spent close to $70,000 on getting our garage roof redone. Because a tree branch on our property fell down on it, and it's been like fucked up for at least almost a year. We got the all three garage doors and framing redone. We put the fence up. We had to get work on the back porch roof, and they had to redo some of the roof area over my old office, aka Mike Jr.'s bedroom, and stuff like that too. So all that cost us just around $70,000. I ain't gonna say give or take about $70,000. Could be like a couple thousand or almost $7,000 more, but I know for a fact it was about 70 grand. Not to mention me spending, almost 65 on that Mustang, and then other shit. That's not even including that, and all the other money and stuff I done invested and spent on this, that, and third. I mean, we have it. I'm not, I'm not Rockefeller or Jay-Z, but for a guy that grew up around roaches, rats, and on welfare in the projects, growing up around apartments, houses, and projects, not bad. Not bad, man. You know what I'm saying? Not bad for a working class person with a legal working immigrant for a wife who came here at the age of fucking 13, not speaking one word of English. I mean, we already overcame so many obstacles as not only people of color, but me being a colored national here and her being a third world country color person coming here, not speaking a fucking word of English at the age of 13, to now be able to spell and be very proper. And we have two kids who have paperwork, diplomas, and college and shit. And then we got a 16-year-old. It's amazing. You know, like sometimes I get it. You know, some people say, "Oh, well, broken home, you know, family." I get all that, but at the same time, I'm more like, it's all about the individual. Fuck all that. I know people that grew up with just fathers. I know some people that grew up with just the mothers or aunts, uncles, grandparents, grandmother, grandfather. Hell, some even grew up with their own cousins or was raised by older brothers or siblings, or even raised by the system. It's all about the individual. I understand that there's a psyche issue with everybody when it comes down to it, depending on, I mean, you know, like, your upbringing has a lot to do with who you are. But again, the main thing that has a lot to do with your mental DNA is you. Is you and how, is you and things you put in perspective. I know some things can't be helped, and sometimes there are mental instabilities with a lot of shit. You know, why a lot of people become serial killers, or they become bipolar, or they become sexual predators or sexual prey, or they get into prostitution, all types of crazy shit. I know systematically a lot of shit that they go through has a lot to do with that. Just like I can't understand how people who grow up in a house of crackheads become some of the biggest profound drug dealers out there. It's like, you figure a person that has a mother or father that used drugs and sold themselves and embarrassed you around the neighborhood with everybody knowing your mom's a crackhead or whatever, you grow up being dominant in the fucking drug industry. To me, I always thought that was kind of fucking weird for people to do. It's almost like growing up in a house of fucking knowing your mom is turning tricks and right in front of you, and then you grow up to be a pimp. It's weird. But I guess they say the same thing, because most people that were badly sexually abused and physically abused become some of the most profound sexual abusers and out there. I mean, it's fucking weird. You figure that, you know, certain things like that would not make you want to be like that, but to each his own, right? But anyway, well, I'm going way off the beaten path like I always do. So anyway, get back to all this shit. So my next video might just be on the Heath Ledger quarter scale, because I have a lot of NECA quarter scale figures and shit too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that Heath Ledger and Christian Bale Batman. I mean, quarter scale Batman, which is like Hot Toys. It's basically like, they're like 18-inch versions of these guys. That's basically what they are. They're 18-inch versions of these. These are 12, so those are about 5 or so inches bigger than these. That's basically what quarter scale means. 1/4 quarter scale. These are 1/12 scale. Not 1/12. 1/12 would be small now. 1/6. So 1/6 scale and 1/4. So obviously, you know, 1 would be even bigger, and, you know, things of that nature. You know what I mean? So fucking beautiful figure, man. I actually have the little smoke thing already downstairs in the spot, so all I gotta do is just slide this right in there, and it'll create like a little thing here, and then I put the other one there because I think it looks really, really nice. And of course, you know, this thing will look fucking awesome. I mean, it would look crazy on them. Like, oh my god, that's sick. But I just love Jake Gyllenhaal. I mean, you know, I'm a huge fan of his. And yes, he's white. I know. I'm capable of knowing that he's a white man. Because a lot of you guys out there think I'm a racist because I always say the word crack of this, crack of that. Like I just said, you know, if I'm going to speak on an individual that pisses me off or do something stupid, and they happen to, whatever the fucking race they are, I'm going to say a derogatory comment toward, you know, or a derogatory slang for that particular race of individual. It has nothing to do with me being racist, because I'm really not. I'm not a racist at all. I'm an equal opportunity racist when it comes to, you know, if I don't like you and you happen to be whatever race, I'm gonna speak on that shit. But it's not like I go out of my way to say, oh, I hate white people, I hate Asians, I hate Mexican. I hate everybody equally. You know, if you piss me off and you happen to be whatever fucking race you are, I'm gonna speak on it. And I might say a disrespectful racial slur toward, you know, saying toward what I think you are. But it doesn't mean that I hate everybody out there for this and that. No. You know, if anybody who know my videos and know me for a long time, you should know that. I'm far from it. I'm stereotypical. We all are. Stereotypical against blacks too. So get over it. Anyway, so moving on. This thing also, I finally got my stickers. They came in the mail the other day, almost a week ago. But I finally put the stickers on it. I paid a lot. I paid $30 for the stickers. Y'all probably like, what? You paid 30? Man, listen. Anybody out there who know classic G.I. Joes, this thing is a grail. And yes, I have the two figures. One of my figures is missing, I think, one weapon to complete it. But this was a pain in the ass and fun to complete. Yeah, I got some pieces from my boy from Fam Eric. That he got from me, and he wound up giving it back. And then some other pieces I got from the last Cherry Hill show we went to. And I did get this over a year ago, about a year or so ago, from Parsippany. I forgot which con it was, but it was the con where they always do the Mythic Legion stuff. And this guy from Staten Island, he be having some fire. He had this, and he gave me a good deal on it. I think I paid like $1 or just under it, but I know this thing is hard. And yes, it didn't have no stickers on it. It did have. Only thing it was missing. I think it had the antenna, or it was either had the antenna or missing it. It didn't have the missiles. It didn't have the stand, the backpack, or the hook missiles. But everything else it had. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think it's safe to say that only thing I had to put on this was stickers and things of that nature. So I did that, and yeah. So got this. I got the dinosaur, and I got both figs. So this is almost a Toys R Us complete set. I'm only missing one piece, one or two weapons for one of the figures. I think it was ambush, not low light, but still pretty dope, man. Really, really nice. And again, I had this for a while, and I finally put this. I didn't have to put the United States ones on it because the United States stickers were the only stickers that were up here. But I put the step up, and all the other stickers in the front and everything I did put here. I am still missing the net. There's a net that goes with this. I think a net with missiles as well, or something like that to complete this. Because when they shoot this, they should be able to shoot the net over the dinosaur to help catch her and or restrain it, so to speak. But nice piece. I gotta pick up. I still gotta get the. I either gotta get parts for the Dreadnought air and ground assault, because I think both of them. I think I'm missing one vehicle for the air and one vehicle for the ground, but I'm missing almost everything for the two I have. Then I gotta concentrate on Sky Patrol vehicles, and I'm missing a couple of the Night Force. I think I got all the Tiger Force, and I also have all of the. I got so much shit, it's crazy. But I need to make a list and try to get stuff again of what I need. So when we go to this show, maybe somebody else might have it. But yeah, so that's what I got from Ivan. Between last week and this week, I picked up the 2-pack Justice League Nightmare Batman and Black Suited Superman, and I got the No Way Home. Far From Home Spider-Man that come with that banging ass $150 diorama where it comes with the two tentacle arms from Doc Ock. That's fucking beautiful. And then went back and wound up getting Mysterio, and I picked up the Nick Fury, and of course I got the quarter scale Heath Ledger Joker. So I think I picked that up Friday, and then I think Saturday. I think I picked it up Friday night or something like that, and then Saturday I went back and got the Nick Fury and Mysterio. My plan was just to get the Mysterio for now, but I was like, fuck it. I took the Nick Fury anyway. I had the extra money. I was like, you know what, let me just get it out the way now. So he's still holding two other pieces for me. He's holding his Predator whatever statue thing, but I'm gonna just tell him I'm not gonna take it. But he has a custom Dr. Doom on Throne that I think I want. Because again, Dr. Doom is my favorite Marvel villain, along with Darkseid being my favorite DC villain. And I already have a Dr. Doom. The premium format one that they did, that I turned him into like the God War from one of the comic books. So yeah, that's really about it. He don't really have anything else. Oh, and of course he does have the Heath Ledger, the regular Heath Ledger Batman. I mean Joker, the regular Hot Toy 12-inch. And he has the Harvey Dent. But I'm trying to find them both on eBay cheaper before I decide to go back with him. Because Ivan is a cool guy, but he really doesn't like, he really wants the prices he paid. And I told him, I said, that's kind of weird. Because nobody does that. Nobody really gives you what you pay for something when you bought it new. But he looks at the fact that, I don't know, whatever. But I say that shit, but I still buy. So, what are you going to do? Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. Sorry the video went all over the place. Peace.